Oh Danny boy, Morales is gonna make your eyes look like they're smiling. Well, this is for the March 24th fight for the WBC light welterweight title between Erik Morales and Danny Garcia. And I'll break down both fighters and then I'll give my prediction at the end. Okay, we'll start out with Erik Morales, who's 52-7-0. He's got 36 knockouts, 61% knockout ratio. He is back. I mean, if you looked at that last fight that he had with Kano, granted Kano was stepping in for Matisse because Matisse kind of backed out of the fight. So when you look at what he did there, he looked very fit coming in. 140 looks like a good weight for him. The punches, the snap, it all looked like it was back. I mean, he looked like he was getting stronger as the fight went on. I mean, that's what I saw. And he's world class. I mean, this is a guy that he can box, he can slug, he can war, he can counterpunch. There's nothing in the ring that he cannot do. And it looks like, that time off did him well. Came back, looked a little flabby, looked really good against Maidana and should have won, and all this stuff. He has massive heart, which can lead him into wars. He has all this great talent and stuff, but I'm telling you what, the man doesn't back down. You want to challenge him, very few have. Very few have come out on top with the challenge. If he boxes you, you don't stand a chance, really. I mean, honestly, he is older. He's 35 now, but at the same time, as fit as he is and the way he looks now, it looks like he's more old Erik Morales as opposed to the new Erik Morales. That doesn't even sound right, man. How can you be more like the old but you new? That, yeah, in the English language, a little weird, man. Just saying. Anyway, he has the good combos. His speed is picking back up again. As I said, those shots are looking crisp. He is open for the overhand right at times when you're going there. This is a world-class fighter, and I think that's the difference. People are always like, well, what is world-class? World-class doesn't mean you won a world title, because there's so many world titles out there now. That could mean you just got a good matchup, kind of deal. Your styles matched up, and you're world-class, or world champion. World-class means, I mean, it transcends stuff. It means you were multi-divisional champion. You held multiple belts in a division. You dominated. You had beaten the best when you were fighting. That kind of stuff. That makes you world class. World class is, oh, he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. That's world class. Okay. When you look at some of these other fighters, such as maybe a Kendall Holt or Nate Campbell and those guys, you're not going to say they're going to be Hall of Fame fighters. You see what I mean? Just throwing that out there. And the thing that makes him world class is that when he is tired is when he will throw punches. Okay, you'll be like, oh, I got him, and that's when he gets you. He doesn't take that round necessarily like off. When he's tired, when you think you got him, that's when he's going to catch you. Okay, very, very classy. I'm not saying I'm a huge Erik Morales fan. I maybe I am a little bit, but I thoroughly enjoy his style and I enjoy the effort it took for him to get back in and what he's doing now, and it's showing. And going over to Danny Garcia, who's 22-0-0, 14 knockouts, 64% knockout ratio. 15 of his 22 opponents have had winning records. He's had 120 amateur bouts, so this isn't like this isn't his first rodeo. But I do believe there is a bit of an inexperience factor when it comes in there. He does have nice wins over Nate Campbell, who by the way is 40. And he might be a bit over the hill. He had lost a couple before he fought Danny, and he's continued to lose after. You have Kendall Holt, who, while had won a world title, you know what I'm saying? You feeling me? He's won a world title, but I don't say he's not world class. But he's good competition. He's a very good fighter. I'm not saying that. But he's not world class. And he's got kind of a high D. He's got very good speed that he turns on and off. At times it looks like he's slow, and you're like, wow, I'm as fast as this guy, or I'm faster. But then all of a sudden, the switch hits, and he's, and he's just lighting you up. And these combos come out of nowhere. He works the head, the body very well. He punishes the body, actually, when you start watching him. He has good combos. The question you do have to have is the speed. He went 12 rounds. He went 12 rounds in his last fight. But if you watch those last couple rounds, it did not look like he had the oomph at the end. because Kendall Holt looked as gassed as he did. I mean, the end of that fight, they were kind of tired, man. I don't blame them. You know, it's 12th round and stuff, and it takes a lot of conditioning to even make it that far, let alone be in there. He does swing wide, and he is giving up 3 inches in reach to Morales. You know, so as I said, he does pound the body. He has the nice counters. He has good hooks, and he throws with aggression. So he has everything you want to see in an upcoming fighter. The one thing I think he is lacking is that experience. I see something in his game that a fighter with the knowledge is going to be able to exploit. He leaves himself open just a little bit too much. When he tries to time that hook, he can be timed himself. So if a feint comes in, he'll throw the hook, and you can block and fire that straight right hand in. You see what I'm saying? You know, there are certain things in his repertoire that haven't fully matured yet. And at 22-0-0, they're basically saying it's time. Either you can do it or you can't do it. That's kind of what they're saying right now. Because, admittedly, you know, their thoughts with Morales is maybe he's a bit over the, you know, past the hill. Maybe it's over with. But looking in this, I think experience does win out in the fight, and I have Morales winning a close decision. I don't think it's going to be like an unbelievable unanimous decision. I could definitely see a 115, 113, 114, 114, 115, 113. Morales wins. That kind of thing. Okay? So please comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let Eduardo, you know. I gotta fire him, man. He's not doing his cue cards anymore. He's just sitting down on the chair. Anyway, all right. Wait, this is Bigragu. We're out.